Hello and welcome back everybody to CERN for Dummies and Mandela Effect Geography and Maps of the World Have Changed. If you're just now finding us, go to the comments, go to part 1, because we are now on part 10 picking up. Excuse me, we're now on the chapter, The Implications. So, what does all this mean? There'll be a moment in time when all is revealed. A new heaven will come about, but something must happen first. Let's turn to Matthew chapter 13, verse 39. Matthew 13, verse 49. Quote, "So it will be at the end of age, the angels will come forth, separate the wicked from among the just, and cast them into the furnace of fire. There will be wailing and gnashing of teeth." Unquote. Whew, that sounds grim, doesn't it? Anyway, so why is it necessary to separate the wicked from among the just and cast them into outer darkness, in other words, referring to other chapters in the Bible? The answer is Lucifer, who is now called Satan. I need to touch on this real quick. If you don't know this by now, I graduated magna cum laude from Vanguard University. I have a degree in religion with emphasis in ministry and leadership. I was a minister for over 10 years. When you study the Bible from a theological point of view, the devil does not exist. If you really do your history, which that's maybe I'll do a video on that. Basically, the devil does not exist. The devil is a created name through history. The reason they created the name devil is because they wanted to attach a bunch of you might remember in the Bible where Jesus confronted a man and he said, "What is your name?" And the man said, "I am Legion, for we are many." So these demons, when they have names, they become more powerful. So they invented the name demon to attach a legion of demons behind the name the devil. So the devil really has nothing to do with Lucifer or Satan from a theological point of view. So the name devil is completely made up, and there's nothing biblical about this name. It is the Illuminati attaching demonic forces onto this name, further casting into a spell of darkness and illusion. But anyway, so Lucifer, who is now called Satan, and he was called Satan by God, so Satan is an acceptable name for Lucifer. The devil is not. Moving right along. The universe is not the same today as it used to be. Referring back to the Mandela drawing, not the Mandela effect, the Mandela equation, which I showed earlier. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, it's right in front of you. That is how the universe used to be. The book of Genesis chapter 1, verse 2, tells us that, quote, ... Earth was without form and void, ... unquote. The word void is defined in the dictionary as containing no matter. It is also defined as chaos. The Mandela Equation is one of the most advanced mathematical logarithms and physical constants in the entire universe, which is the Mandela Equation I showed you. Another thing is just the black outline here, which creates the Mandela Equation. But you should have seen my other videos by now. So what this is the exact moment that physical matter becomes chaos. Each of us is a being that exists in a physical universe. Anything else would be viewed as chaos to us, when in fact, as a spirit being, it is merely a different state of reality. There's nothing chaotic about it. In the Mandela Equation, the four smaller outer circles at the lower half of the diagram are the four forces of the universe. See figure 19, which means I need to go. My mouse is not working too well. Anyway, and I forgot to put my glasses on. And we're going to go to figure 19. Hopefully I hit it. Oh, figure 19. Good, we got here. So. So anyway, let's talk about figure 19. These are the four forces of the universe. So in this universe, the four forces and all the powers of the universe were available to anyone. You see how everything's open up and available to everyone. In this universe, the four forces and all the powers of the universe were available to everyone. In essence, and this is how we're going to get to the Great Fall, folks. In essence, anyone with the knowledge of how to use and control them could be like a god. Lucifer, being one of God's highest, most powerful, and closest angels, was aware of this and saw God use and control these forces. To him, it was obvious that he could be like God. He told his story to other angels, and once enlightened with this knowledge, they came to the erroneous conclusion that they could all be like gods. One third of the angels sided with Lucifer, and war broke out. They could all be like gods. One third of the angels sided with Lucifer, and war broke out. Why did war break out? God and the 2/3 of the angels that remained loyal to God went about stopping Lucifer and those that sided with Lucifer. God rearranged the universe to limit the power that the rebelling angels had and to restore peace to his kingdom. Let's look at chapter 12, verse 7 through 9 in the book of Revelations. And war broke out in heaven. Michael and his angels fought with the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought. But they did not prevail, nor was a place found for them in heaven any longer. So the great dragon was cast out, the serpent of old, called the devil and Satan, who deceives the whole world. He was cast to the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. The Bible says that 1/3 of the angels were cast out of heaven. This event is known as the fall of the angels. The word fall is defined in the dictionary as to collapse. The Mandela-shaped universe was collapsed, referring to figure 20, which is going to be up here. I lost my place. Referring to figure 20, you can see how the universe was collapsed. So I talked about this in my early diagrams. So we had the Mandela universe, and this was moved here. Boom, this was moved here. This was moved here. Boom, 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 that was moved there. And this was moved here, here, here. And now in the black outline, you have the exact moment of the collapse and the Big Bang, in an effort to separate the 1/3 of the fallen angels. So referring to figure 20, you can see how the universe was collapsed. Nothing happens without a cause. Even if you want to say that it just happened, well, something happened. Everything has a cause behind it. Therefore, there is a causey and a plan, a purpose and a design. The cosmological argument for God, as formulated by, I'm going to say his name wrong, but Aquino and Al-Ghazali, sorry for saying that incorrectly, asserts that everything that begins to exist must have a cause for its existence. Since the universe had a beginning to its existence, a fact seemingly verified by 20th century science, then the universe must have a cause for its existence. It's amazing how science just coincides with logic and the Bible and everything as Christians know, and all other religions too. They all have a piece of the truth, don't they? According to the Big Bang theory, the universe collapsed and then expanded. Scientists just don't know what the universe was like before the Big Bang or what caused it to collapse. They believe they know what happened less than a nanosecond after the Big Bang, but they just can't get down to the exact moment of creation when time began. The zero. They can't find the 0 point. Scientists say that the Big Bang is where time began. They're pretty dang close. There is a reason why scientists can't find a 0 point in time. Referring to figure 25, which is going to be... Oh, dang it, I need my glasses on. Sorry. Figure 25. I'm supposed to go here. Alright. All right, we're good there. Referring to figure 25, the dashed lines are space-time. So this is space, and this is time. We talked about how one is so coupled together that one cannot exist without the other. It's now referred to as space-time. So figure 25 and the dashed lines are space-time. Space-time does not exist inside the dashed lines, or it looks like a diamond. This is where time and space do not exist. The physical properties of space and time began for the two physical fields of physics once they moved outside the diamond. So the Big Bang occurred inside here. Everything inside the diamond, there's no matter. They refer to as chaos, massless particles, all kinds of weird stuff. But everything outside the diamond, this is where general relativity is beginning to form and quantum physics is beginning to form. So you are seeing the beginning of the creation of the universe here in geometric symbology. Anyway. So the Big Bang occurred inside the diamond where time and space did not exist. The physical properties of space and time began for the two physical fields of physics once they moved outside the diamond. So they're expanding and becoming... see, here we still have a lot of matter inside the Big Bang. The four forces are in and outside. So the universe is clearly expanding here right at the Big Bang. And because this all happened where time and space don't exist, they can't find the 0 point. The Mandela-shaped universe was collapsed. Now I'm supposed to go back to figure 20, which is, sorry, it's going to be right here. Figure 20. Oh, we're back here again. Okay. So the Mandela-shaped universe was collapsed, causing the Big Bang to occur. So now we have to go back to figure 24, which will be down here. And I need my glasses back on. And we're going to go to figure... Dang it, where'd figure 24 go? That's not good. Alright, I lost figure 24. Alright. So, anyway, so the Mandela-shaped universe was collapsed, causing the Big Bang to occur. In an instant, the two larger outer circles were blown apart, separating the two fields of physics with matter and fallen angel as part of its makeup, leaving the third field of physics in the middle without matter, creating the universe as it is today, depicted by my theory of harmony. We've now concluded this chapter, the implications. We have one chapter left, and then we're going to get into what I promised about the disturbing fact of how they have taken all of this physics. They've taken everything in the Bible, the throne of God, all the string theory, everything we know to be true, and they have just completely manipulated it. And so I have one chapter left, and then I'm going to do a lot of praying and soul searching and try to decide if I'm going to carry on with the implications and CERN. And I'm not comfortable going into the Aleister Crowley symbol, but I'm going to have to. These Illuminati folks, Freemasons, all the diagrams you're looking at, they've known about these diagrams for thousands of years. This is nothing new. I just stumbled across it back in the 90s and decided to copyright this paper in 1999. So anyway, pray for me. I need lots of prayer and protection if I'm really going to go into how they twisted everything, use it to advantage and CERN and get into all the fixes of that, because It gets pretty crazy, folks. So God bless, and have a good night.